Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another video. This is week 5. Obviously I didn't upload this last week because last week I had exams. So this is like a week, or like 2 weeks after at this point. So I apologize, I was busy. My bad, I had papers due as well. But now I'm getting back into it. Week 6 should be out next week. I have all the footage saved and archived and stored in my hard drive. But let's get on with week 5. As you can see, bench presses 4x5, 155. Down in weights, but up in sets. And yes, I struggled a little bit. After that, we go into incline dumbbell chest presses. Nothing crazy of the sort. Again, instead of 3x10, 4x10, instead of 60, we're at 55. More reps, lower weight, perfecting my form because I feel my form is absolutely terrible. But anyways, just making sure I don't arch my back too much, keeping the core tight, making sure everything works as well. And making sure I don't injure myself because my wrist is still kind of recovering. After that, we go into our good old rows, 4x5, 215. Again, lower weight, but more reps. I do feel my form was a little better on this one. I wasn't using the momentum as much to get the weights up. But I still see my body moving back and forth, and I'm slightly thrusting my hips. So, we'll see how that goes. But like it says on the screen, if you like what you see, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But after rows, we go into our lat pull downs. This one I just remained the same because it's a machine. And I think I went down in weight from like 172.5 to 160. And after that, we go into our overhead presses. For these, I'm still a little confused if I'm supposed to like keep my feet together or spread them out. I read online that keeping your feet together requires more core engagement and it requires other muscles. So if any gym bros out there want to inform me some science, let me know how to do overhead presses properly. I greatly appreciate that. After that, we go into our barbell curls. These I feel like I'm doing okay, but my body's moving a little bit, which I don't really like. I think it's like a little normal because I think it's not like it's kind of impossible to do without moving, but I want to try doing it without, but I can't go to 60 because 60 is too light, but 70 my body moves around, so I'm not sure if I'm doing them completely properly, but that's how I get them done. But I don't think my form is the best. And don't judge my skull crushers, they're terrible, but my wrist just recovered and I'm trying to get back into doing skull crushers properly. But 3x10 at 70 pounds, so good start. Hopefully I can go up to like 100 soon. But after this is Tuesday and that's leg day. And keep watching for a surprise because a friend asked me for this angle. If you're watching this to the friend who asked for this angle, I hope you like it a lot because I did this just for you and this took me forever to edit. There we go, double angle. Ooh, double cheeked up on a Tuesday. Let's go. Squats, again, lower weight, but more sets this time. 4 sets of 5 at 245. Down from my normal of like 265. But I wanted to make sure my form was right. And I didn't blow out my knees. And make sure my core was properly engaged, so no belt. Although you can kind of see it in the background of the clip on the left. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that my form was good. And plus, like I said, I had exams the week after. So I was trying to make sure, I didn't want to drain my energy too much, so I had to make sure I had enough energy to study. After that, we go into deadlifts. For some reason, this one, I think I did the same weight. Or I think I did a little less, yeah. I usually do I do 285 normally, so 10 pounds less, but more sets. And getting the wraps and whatnot on, it's always fun. And yeah, I put on the belt for this one, I wasn't going to risk it, but I have knee wraps for both squats and deadlifts. I feel my deadlifts are getting better. My form is, not terrible, and I'm taking more the bars like slacking as I lift it. I used to just straight up just lift it, just all gas, never waiting, which a friend told me was not a good one. It's not a good thing to do, so I have to like lift the slack out of the bar now before I start, which you can kind of see it a little bit in the clip on the left. I hope you guys enjoy that angle on the right because I don't know how much longer I can do it, but we'll see how it goes. Double cheeked up on a Tuesday. Anyways, after that, we go into our leg presses, 4x10 at 280. And leg presses are leg presses. Like I've said before, this is not my preferred machine. This is not my preferred machine because there's no plates available to adjust. So you end up having to stick a plate on the pin. which I don't really like. I like weight-based, like plate-based leg presses, but I can't really complain because this is all I have to use. So it's getting to the point where I'll probably end up having to do like single leg presses, which I'm not really looking forward to, but we'll see how this goes. Anyways, after that, leg curls, 3x10, 160 pounds, as it says. I still feel I'm arching my back, but if I go any lower, I'm not going to be, doing too hot, and it's going to be too light. I'm not going to feel like I did a proper workout. But anyways, after that, we go into our standing calf raises, 4 sets of 10, 70 on each side. 70 plus 70 is 140. I didn't think I'd have to explain math today, but here goes nothing. Anyways, after that, we go into our building mass section of our workout, the hypertrophy part. Incline barbell bench presses, 4x10, 125 pounds. I'm going to be honest with you guys, bench pressing still isn't my favorite. I usually do it without a spotter, so I can't go like too high of a weight because, well, a crushed windpipe isn't exactly something I want to deal with in the middle of a semester, so I try not to go too high on weight. 135 is where I've been maxing out, but I think I can do more. It's just overcoming that kind of fear, I guess, of the bar slipping. And it's not an easy one to overcome. Anyways, dumbbell flies. Same as before, but I think I added a set, so instead of 3x10, now it's 4x10 at 30. There is a machine, but I don't know what it is about it. I feel like the ones with dumbbells are just easier. The machine's always taken up by someone, but there's always multiple benches at the gym I go to, so I never have to wait to use a bench. Plus, flat benches are pretty much, you can like make a flat bench with a floor. If you can't tell, I really hate waiting for machines because it always ruins my rhythm and my mindset. Like, it gets me out of my funk, and I hate waiting for machines. So I try to get them done I don't want to say I get my workouts done as quickly as possible, but I try not to have a long break in between. Like, in between sets, I'm fine with breaks, but not like between exercises, if that makes sense. Anyways, after that, we go into seated cable rows. I actually got access to the machine today, so I decided to do them on the machine instead of the cable machine. And 4x12, 145, more sets and reps, but a little bit less weight. After that, we go into our one-arm dumbbell rows, 4x10 on each side, 65 pounds, and it goes up like nothing. I still do use wrist wraps because I don't trust myself to hold 65 pounds. And as you can see, one side to the other, nothing crazy. And they're one-arm rows. My back is actually, I feel it's getting bigger. Like, I can feel it pressing up against my shirt. Either that means I'm a big back or I'm just fat, but either that or all my gains have been from nothing. But dumbbell lateral raises, 4x10 at 20. These felt a little too light. They were going up like nobody's business, so obviously I need to add a little more weight. The problem is I don't have like increments of 2.5 at my gym, so it goes from 20 to 25, and 25 feels a little too heavy. I'm afraid of injuring myself, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. So maybe like 3 sets of 8 on 25, but I'll see how that one feels. Anyways, after that, incline bicep curls, 4x10 at 20, down from 25 pounds, but one more set of 10. And after that, we go into our tricep extensions, 3x10, 72.5 pounds, because the machine is weird and doesn't have increments of 10 or 5. I don't understand some of these cable machines. Bro, just whatever company is making them in this increment, please stop. Just make them in increments of 5 or 10. Like, it's so much easier. And yes, Friday, second leg day of the week. Front squats. Ooh, yes. 3x10 at 145. In case you're wondering why I went back up in weight. Exams were over, and yes, I got my results. I passed all of them. Thank you for those who asked. I'm not sure you asked. I can't see what you're saying, but yes. 3x10 at 145. Also, I'm doing less sets this time because Fridays I usually go to my grandparents and I can't get to the gym till like 1 o'clock, but the gym closes at 3, so I gotta like freaking rush through my workout. So I usually do lighter weights, or what I know I can do, but I do them faster to keep my heart rate and intensity up. That way I don't feel like, so I have to keep my heart rate up. This is like a superset, crazy superset day. But anyways, after that we go into barbell lunges, again 135, because that's what I know I can do without injuring myself, and I can get it done as fast as possible. And after barbell lunges, we go into our leg extensions, 4x10, 130 pounds. Nothing much I can say. These actually burn quite a bit afterwards, especially if you do them like without any rest, which I'm pretty sure is not what you're supposed to do, but I do them without a lot of rest. Anyways, after that we go into leg curls, same set as before, same as leg extensions, just now I'm going towards myself instead of away. Yeah, leg day. Yippee! Trying to walk after this is terrible. Now we do our seated calf raises, 4x12 at 110 pounds, 55 in each hand. I could do 70, but for max you usually want to do a little less than max, so 55 on each side, and then calf presses 190. But for the seated calf raises, I do a little less because hypertrophy is usually a little less than the max. But if you guys like what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And watch out for week 6's video next week. And I will see you guys when I post that video. Peace out, guys.